Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel English and Beyond. I'm Surya Roy and today we are going to learn about some special words. They look like positive words but they have negative meanings which often create confusion among the learners of English. So we are going to study a few of those words and how they are used correctly in English speech and writing. So without wasting any time, let's straight away dive into our topic today. Yes, special words with negative meanings. What are they? Some words look positive. They appear to be positive, but they actually express negative meaning in English. There are a few words. When such words are used, we don't use another not. So when these words appear in a sentence, we don't use another negative word, most important word, common word like not in the sentence, and that would be double negative, which is wrong. So they are grammatically incorrect. But we get confused, and along with that positive looking, negative meaning words, we use also not, which is grammatically wrong. Now, what are these words here? So one word, the first word that I would like to speak about is hardly. Hardly. It doesn't look like a negative word. It appears to be a positive one. Hardly actually means almost not or very little. Okay. So it has a negative, almost not. It has a negative meaning in it. Next is seldom. Not often. Not often. Seldom means not always, not often. That's the meaning. Next, rarely. Not frequently. So these are all negative meaning words. But they all look positive. Never. Of course, the most common we always use and most of us know that it is a negative word. Never. But it looks positive. Never means not any time, not at all. Barely. Just, almost not. That's the meaning. Little, not much. It is used with uncountable nouns. We will learn about these special words, little and the next one, few, in detail. Few, not many, used with countable. So hardly, seldom, rarely, never, barely, little, few. All these words look like positive, but they have negative meanings. So when we use these words in a sentence, we don't use the word not to mean negative because these words themselves mean negative. So let us learn in detail with some examples. Hardly, let us take hardly. The meaning is almost not or very little. That's the meaning. Let's have a look at those examples here. She hardly slept last night because of the noise. She hardly slept last night because of the noise. Last night, because of something, it was noisy and she could not sleep well. That's the meaning. Now, does it mean that she did not sleep at all? No. Perhaps she slept for a while here and there, maybe, but that's not enough. So, practically, no. Not absolutely, no. Practically, no. Did she have a sleep which she required? Not at all. In between, she may have slept, might have slept for a while, but that's not enough. So, practically, nil. For all practical purposes, she did not have a sleep. But didn't she sleep at all? Yes, she might have slept. Next, he can hardly see without his glasses. Glasses? Spectacles? He can hardly see. What does that mean? Does that mean that he cannot see anything? No, it doesn't mean that. It means to see properly, he needs to use his glasses. So he can hardly see means he is not able to see properly without his glasses. Next word is seldom. Seldom means not often. We seldom go out during weekdays. We seldom go out during weekdays. Means we don't go out. Does that mean that we don't go out at all? No. Perhaps we go out once in a while, but that's not enough. So seldom go out means we don't actually, meaning. She seldom watches television. If I say she seldom watches television, means she doesn't watch television. Does that mean that she doesn't watch television at all? No. Perhaps she watches here and there, but that's not the normal watching. So we say she seldom watches television. The moment we say we seldom go out or she seldom watches, it means that we don't do those things. That's the meaning. Next is rarely, means not frequently. He rarely speaks in meetings, means that is his nature maybe. When he comes for the meeting, he doesn't give any input. He doesn't speak at all there. Does that mean he doesn't speak at all? Maybe he might speak here and there, but that's not enough. We expect him to speak more. That he doesn't do. So we say he rarely speaks in meetings. I rarely eat junk food these days. Junk food. I don't eat. That does not mean I don't eat at all. Maybe here and there, maybe a bite of junk food. But in effect, for all practical purposes, I can say that I rarely eat, means I don't eat. Barely, just almost not. We barely made it to the station on time. We barely made it to the station. He was so tired that he could barely stand. So means we reached the station barely. It was difficult. We did not reached not. All these things. Next, he was so tired he could barely stand. Of course, perhaps he tried to stand and he stood maybe for a while, maybe, but that's not enough. It means he couldn't properly stand. All right. And the next one, never. Never is a common word, most of us know. So not any time at all. I have never been to Kerala means I have never gone. I have never gone means absolutely no. She never lies to her parents. She never tells lies to her parents. Little. This is a very important word, little, and the next one, few, which we will learn in detail, their usage. So little means not much, used with uncountable nouns. Say little and few. Meaning is the same. Little we use with uncountable nouns. Few we use with countable nouns. That's the only difference. So little uncountable means not much. Few countable means not many countable. So there is little hope of recovery. We mistakenly think, particularly non-native speakers, we mistakenly think if we hear the sentence, there is little hope of recovery, we think, there is some chance of recovery. But actually, this word means, or this sentence means, there is no actual chance of his recovery. Chances are minimal. Understood? But what do? We think there is little hope because little has got the meaning of some quantity. So we think, there is hope. But actually, there is no hope. English is funny. Yes. She showed little interest in the proposal. Proposal came to her and she showed little interest means actually she did not show any interest. It's a negative meaning. Okay, few, not many. Few students understood the question. It means no students understood the question. That's the meaning. He has few friends in the city. He has few friends in the city means he has hardly any friends, means not many friends. He has no friends for practical purposes. Again, I am saying English is funny. Like we think little and few, all these exercises, we mistakenly think there is some chance, there is some hope, there is something. But actually, there is nothing. That's the meaning. Not absolutely nothing, but for all practical purposes, nothing. You know the difference between absolutely nothing means nothing, simply no thing. But for practical purposes, maybe there, here and there, a few, a little, but that's not enough for our purpose. Now, few versus a few versus the few, little versus a little versus the little. Okay, this is very important for you people to learn. And this is what I would like to dwell on now, focus more on in this class. So expression few, a few, the few, little, a little, the little. Now let me tell you, I already told you few is used with countable nouns like books, people, we can count. And little we use with uncountable noun like water, money. Okay, money is uncountable. Some people, some students, when I speak to them in the classes, they say, "Sir, money we can count. We can count money, of course, but money as such is not countable. We can count maybe currency. We can count maybe coins, dollars, rupees. We can count, but money as such is not countable." So, little used for quantity and few used for. There is some mistake here. I would put this here as number. Okay, few is for number and little for quantity. Okay, fine. Now here, let us learn this expression few. The meaning of few is almost none. Almost none, not absolutely none, almost none. Negative idea. Example, few students passed the exam, means hardly anyone passed. See, imagine we have 30 students in a class. Only 2 students passed. Remaining failed. So I say few students passed in the exam, but 2 passed. But is it enough for a class? Only 2 students, 1 or 2 students pass and the remaining, the rest of the majority, vast majority fail? No, that's not the purpose of taking a class, right? So the purpose is defeated for our practical purposes. So actually it's a negative meaning. Next, a few, when we say a few means some, but not many. It's a positive idea. So when we use the indefinite article a before few, okay, then it has a positive meaning. Not many, but at least some. It has a positive meaning. For example, if I say a few students passed the exam, means at least some students passed. A few students means. If I say only few students passed means no, practically no one. Maybe 1, 2, but practically no one. A few students means some students. Not many, but some passed. You're getting the meaning difference here? Yes. Next, the few refers to a specific small number. Again, few and little, they actually mean some. Okay, that's a meaning, general meaning, some. So the few means it refers to some, but the whole of that sum, complete sum. Okay. For example, the few students who studied passed the exam. Means identified group here. Means what? The few students out of 20, 10 students studied and all the 10 passed. The number is less, but all those who studied, they passed. See the difference? So a few simply used negative. A few means some. The few means the sum, but the complete sum. Okay, whatever was there, the whole thing. What was there? Some number, but that whole number, all those numbers. Next is we come to little. The same thing, only difference is little refers to quantity or uncountable nouns. So little means almost none. There is little hope left means almost no hope. A little means some but not much. Positive idea again. There is a little hope left means some hope is there. It's a positive idea. There is some chance. The little means refers to a specific small amount. Only some, but the whole sum, the complete sum. The little money he had was spent on food. He did not have much money. He had only this much money. But all that money he spent for food. It's an identified portion here. Clear? Yes. It's tips to remember. Few and little, hardly any negative meaning. A few or little means some, positive meaning. The few and the little means specific, non-small amount. Only small amount, but that complete small amount. Okay. Now, we have coming up a few exercises which we will work out. But before that, I'll give you a scenario. The child is inviting the chief guest of the function to come to the stage and speak. The child says, "Now I request the chief guest, so and so, to please come on stage and speak few words to us." It's so funny, that sentence. Come on stage to speak few words to us. Actually, you are insulting that chief guest because you are asking the chief guest not to speak actually anything. Instead of saying a few words, the child is saying few words. You must have seen even educated people, people those who hold positions in their life, in their careers, in their professions, even they make this blunder, saying, please speak few words to us, means please speak no words to us. You must always use a. Just an incident or things that normally happen that I shared with you. So you understand the difference now. Okay. Now coming to the exercises here. Use of few, the few. Okay. There are dash chairs available for the guests. Now you can use here anyone, but then the meaning changes. So what will you use here? There are few chairs available for the guests, means there are hardly any chairs, not any chairs. So we need chairs urgently. That's the meaning here. Next is dash people understand the true value of time. Dash people. People, plural, countable. So naturally, few. Few people understand the true value of time. Means not many people. People normally don't understand the value of time. That's the meaning. Next, she made dash phone calls before leaving the office. She made a few phone calls. She made some phone calls. That's it. I bought apples from the market for the picnic. I bought a few apples from the market. I bought some apples. Okay. Dash players who followed the coach's advice improved quickly. The few players, not all the players, but those who followed the coach's advice, those some, okay, they all improved quickly. Next is, he rewarded dash workers who stayed late to finish the job. He rewarded the few workers who stayed late. So you understand the meaning now. Okay, you understand the difference between few, a few, the few. Okay, fine. Next, we have little here. We have dash water left in the bottle. We have little water left in the bottle means maybe a few drops. It's still there. But is it enough for our practical purpose? No. So what do? We say we have little water left. And we mean we don't have water, sufficient water or enough water. Or we don't have. That's it. There is dash interest in the new policy among the employees. There is little interest. Employees are not interested in the new policy. That's it. I added dash milk to the tea. I added a little milk to the tea. Means it's a positive idea. She had dash patience, but it was enough to complete the task. So she had a little patience, and that was enough. He donated dash money he had to the orphanage. He donated the little money. Means he did not have much money. He had, imagine, he had $100. Now he donated all that $100. $100 is not so much, but he donated all that he had. Okay, fine. Next is dash help we received from the locals were deeply appreciated. The little help means we received some help. Whatever we received, the complete help, we appreciate. Okay, that is a thing. So that was today's class, and we learned something very important, certain words which look like positives, but they actually mean negative. And we especially learned about little and few, quantity and number. And then we learned about few, little, a few, a little, the few, a little, their meaning difference, the common mistakes that we make. And every English learner must know this, particularly these special words which look like positive, but they have negative meanings. Particularly those two words, few and little, and their usage in everyday language. So I hope today's video was a very useful one. And if you enjoyed this session, this class, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, English and Beyond. And don't forget to tap the bell icon so you will never miss our upcoming class. Until we meet again in the next video, it's goodbye from me. Keep watching, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep growing with English and Beyond. Thank you for watching. Take care.